So Amazon has come out and said that it is going to be slashing jobs, about 10,000 jobs, could be as early as next week. So why am I talking about Amazon, but I have the Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust up here? Because take a look, guys, at the holdings of the SPY, all right? Apple, Microsoft, Amazon is number 3. 2.66% of the weight of the SPY is Amazon. So I'm going to take a look at the Amazon stock chart with you to see what we can prepare for if these job cuts happen, what that might do to the stocks. Before we take a look at the chart, important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this video. All right, so now you should see a daily chart of Amazon, every candlestick representing 1 day of price action. I've got my RSI Power Zones indicator down below. Now, the lines that you see here are past times that I had called forecasts in this market. They were times where price and time were going to meet at a certain location, and this is noting the time aspect of the forecast. Now, looking at the recent action, okay, we're actually coming into a forecast for this week, and the exact date is in my Outlook reports that my Outlook annual members get. So I want to take a look with everyone watching this video at what we might look at technically and expect that could be fueled by the job cuts, because as much as job cuts on their own and thousands of people losing their jobs is objectively sad, right? Stinky, especially into the holidays. From the shareholder perspective, from the person owning the Amazon stock, this could be a booster to the share value because from a business point of view, jobs is salaries creates an expense, and if they do layoffs in an efficient way, they are perhaps substantially decreasing the expenses, therefore creating wider margins in the business, okay? So setting aside the, again, stinkiness of job cuts, let's look at this on the chart. So right now on the chart, we have a recovery off of the November 9th low. And this is within the context of the fall from the August 16th high. So right off the bat, there's a couple of areas of resistance. So these could be potential price ceilings that I see. The first being this 104.87 to 105.35 area. That's got the high from October 31st and the old bottom from October 13th. Old bottoms are one of my favorite GAN trading patterns setups. So if Amazon is able to climb up through those two levels, what I'd watch for next is a push up towards the 121.32 high. And then from there, I would watch for a push into these declining trend lines that you see, this pair, okay? This is anchored way back to the November 19th, 2021 high, connecting the March 28th high, and then a projection created from the low of the November 19th price spike. Okay, price spikes are one of my favorite concepts I explore in my 4 zones RSI system. So this is essentially creating a band of resistance, guys. Okay, it's not just one trend line. I'm expecting that area to persist because look at what happened here in August. It didn't come to the original trend line, it came to the projection of the trend line. So if we see strength above 105.35 and even above 121.32, and I'm talking about the next few weeks, okay, not in a day or two, then the next set of resistance would be a changing day-to-day resistance based on where we are compared to this band of trend lines. All right, that's the upside story, which I think is more likely based on where the stock has been recovering to and potentially fueling by these job cuts. What if it goes to the other side, right? What if this goes to the downside? Well, we have this most recent low from November 9th. Very clear to see here at 85.87. And then beyond that, we have several long-term levels. Again, the full details are in my Outlook reports where I give these long-term support levels to pair with my long-term forecasts. All right, so the question is, if we continue to have a recovery in Amazon, how far do I think it will go? I think anywhere from November 15th to November 21st. I have 2 independent sets of timing that are telling me that there's room to rally higher into that window. So essentially taking us into Thanksgiving week. So remember to monitor the price action that unfolds for confirmation of this plan that I've laid out. Remember to monitor the RSI power zones, see if they really do want to journey back to the bear resistance power zone, which is where they keep finding resistance, okay, over the past several months. and incorporate your other tools like GAN trading patterns, loss forecasting, everything in your price, time, and momentum arsenal to be ready for opportunities that may arise here. I'll catch you on the inside.